So, how many times did you go to a website to get some free stuff but ended up buying a lot more? Now, imagine how good that would be if people would come to your website and just couldn't stop buying. So, this thing piqued my interest, and I was digging around to know a bit more. And I found a trick that most businesses and most marketers use to induce this behavior among buyers. And in this video, we are going to discuss exactly that. So in this video, I will break down how these smart businesses are using simple techniques to sell more. I will show you an example of how people are using this technique and also how we can implement this on our business. I have consumed all the resources that I could on this topic, and I am ready to share my discoveries with you. In the past 1 year, I have worked with more than 20 business owners. Sorry, the number is not very impressive. We do retainers. But there's one thing that I've seen common in all of these people. So, all these business owners and content creators, they are either in one of the extremes. Either they will have a lot of offers which don't go with each other, or else they will have only one offer. This is typically not the best marketing practice. Like, they don't have that one thing to knock it out of the park. Think about it. Let's say you have discovered me from this video and I am selling an offer worth of $10,000. Even if you consider buying this, won't you hesitate before you click the buy button? Because it's $10,000 and you don't know me. You have not tasted any of my products before. How will you know that I will deliver? That is the problem. So all the articles and book that I read, they were talking about the same thing, and that made sense instantly. So if you think about all the great marketers like Russell Brunson or Dennis Kennedy or Jeff Walker, you will see they always advocate this one thing, which is making your audience comfortable. Now, if you zoom out a bit and look at it from a wider lens, then you will see that the YouTube strategies that I have been discussing, or the business ideas that you are getting, the business concept ideas, advices, whatever you would like to call them. So when you are getting those, they all revolved around making your audience comfortable to buy from you. To solve this, the internet marketers invented something known as the tripwire offer. So this tripwire offer needs to be a no-brainer. It has to be a really, really good offer. Now, your first bet will be, let's make it free. No, that's not the point. The sole purpose of a tripwire offer is to make your client, make your audience, make your customers pull out their credit card and pay you. This is the sole purpose of the tripwire offer. So this price has to be ridiculously low. So when they pull out their credit card and they pay you, they don't hesitate. And you can say it works like an icebreaker. So now you know, out of your email subscribers, who are your potential buyers. And this process is called qualifying buyers. So if someone is your potential customer, they will have zero hesitation to pay. And most often they are like digital downloads or physical products. Now the real question is, how can you implement this? Because simple doesn't mean easy. And so this is how the system works. We will make a really, really good lead magnet, something which we are giving out for free. This is just to get their email IDs. And we absolutely cannot hold back on the value of a lead magnet. The concept of a lead magnet is we'll solve a very narrow problem completely, because we need traffic in your system to understand if the tripwire is working or not. I'll give you an example.
So this is what I mean by Tripwire. I'm sure you have signed up for, many free webinars, and once you sign up, once you're done with the free sign up, you'll be redirected to a page like this, where you can get a big bundle only for $7. And this is basically what we call the Tripwire offer. And obviously we'll have limited time offer, which the sale is running only while you're buying this during their free webinar session, right? Or during their free webinar promotion session. This is basically a tripwire offer, which is between a free and your core offer. Now, if you opt in for this offer and you get the $7 email templates, then they might actually upsell you to the core offer, because the chances are much higher that you will buy the core offer, that you need the core offer. So this is how Tripwire works.
Some things can be really valuable to you, but they are not as much valuable to your audience. So we need to tweak some things here and there to make that work. and for that we'll need traffic to test that. And once you can get people in your system through your lead magnet, you know they are in your radar, you know exactly that they are interested in your niche, they're interested in the topic that you are speaking about, so selling to them will be a lot easier. Now this tripwire can be any digital asset, like templates, like swipe files, like case studies, or assets, anything, something which is downloadable and they can pay you and they will get it instantly, something like that. And the important part here is you need to add some bonuses, because people love the concept of bonuses. Like, take me for an example. I have a 5-day email course that will help you get a clear picture of your business strategy on YouTube. Now, what my tripwire would be, and this is a spoiler by the way, I'm working on it. So I have this thumbnail templates that I'm working on, which I will give away as tripwire. So they will be really low cost and people will get the templates which they can just plug in and use. But none of this will work if your lead magnet is broken. So let's fix that first. Watch this video if you want to build a really evergreen and solid lead magnet.